Yes, guys, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all safe. The match review for Northampton 1, West Ham United 2 that took place in a pre-season friendly last night, and Northampton's Stadium, a good performance for our second or third, depends which way you look at it, pre-season game of the new season. Of course, we had Leyton Orient game, Leyton Orient v West Ham United at Leyton Orient Stadium, take place at exactly the same time, so the score was split in half. And thank you very much to Anton from Orange United to let me watch one of the games. I picked the Northampton game, and I'm very glad I did. So I'm going to do a match review for it now. So we started off the game very strong, but Northampton had the first chance going forward in the first couple of seconds, looked a little bit dangerous, and then we went out the other end. Jared Bowen looking really dangerous. Sorry about that, son. There, Jared Bowen looking really dangerous, and cutting back onto the right hand side, putting a good pressuring ball into the box, and the Northampton man obviously felt pressure because he had to clear it, and he did quite abruptly and quite pressurised, I think, and he put it into the top corner because he knew Mipo Odebeko was ready and waiting to tap it in, and the Northampton man did it for him to make it 1-0 to West Ham United after 2 minutes. The worst start the Northampton could have possibly hoped for, I thought, and it did pretty much get worse 11 minutes later while we scored our second goal. A really good team goal. I liked this. A really good team goal where it all came from midfield. Most of our attacks did come from our midfield, of that midfield three that I'm going to talk about later, of Coventry, Forson, Lanzini. Superb last night. Absolutely superb. But it all came from them, passing it around, getting out to the wide areas with Fredericks, Bowen. You had Elise running down the wing. We were all pinging it around. There was a big understanding. There were so many opportunities to shoot in that move. Connor Coventry took the opportunity. He was on the edge of the box on the left hand side, cut back in more central, and placed it about 17 yards out into the bottom right hand corner. A perfect finish from the central midfielder. Very nice to see. And now we thought we were really going to push on and quite embarrass Northampton. We didn't know they held their ground, and they had a few chances on the 29th minute. However, they scored. They got one back. There was one of their men got out onto the right hand side, had a shot at Nathan Trott, and Nathan Trott parried it out back to him. He passed it back into the box for a tap in for their striker to make it 1-1. Could that have been better saved by Nathan Trott? I don't know. Or was it just the centre backs being a bit lethargic? I don't know. Probably a little bit of both, I'm going to be honest with you. So it stayed like that through half time into the second half. I thought Northampton had a few chances in the second half as well, as did we. But they had a few corners and a few chances where if we were playing maybe a Championship or a Premier League side, would have gone in. So in a way we were quite lucky, but it was a very good performance, I thought. So let's start and go. Nathan Trott, I thought I made a couple of good saves. I don't think he was an error for the Northampton goal, I'm going to be honest with you. A strong hand in the second half for one of the saves, and a good save in the first half as well. Not much to do, but he did do his job really well. The centre backs, I thought Elise, he average game. He was getting up and down the wing. Nothing was really coming from the right hand, from the left hand side. It was all coming from the right hand side with Bowen and Fredericks, because they looked really dangerous, and Forson coming in as well. I thought Frederick Alves, however, I've seen a lot of people say Frederick Alves was excellent. I thought he looked very shaky, especially in the second half. Not a fan last night, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a fan of the player, but last night he looked a little bit shaky, half-heartedly going in for challenges and putting us under pressure at times. Craig Dawson did what Craig Dawson does, and then Fredericks, I thought, had a really effective game. He was really good on the overlap, getting past Jared Bowen for him to get the opportunity to put the ball into the box for whoever was there. Forson, Odebeko, Coventry, Elise, whoever was there. I thought Bowen and Fredericks had a really effective game down that side, and that is why I think we should not sell Ryan Fredericks. He's going to be a weapon for the Europa League this season, in my opinion. The midfield then, so this is where I want to kind of base my whole review here. That midfield three of Manuel Lanzini, Connor Coventry and Forson. Forson was exceptional. He is a young central attacking midfielder that has come through our academy. Been mentioned a few times. This is the first time I've seen him play, and what a player! He seems like a N'Golo Kante, a young N'Golo Kante, getting the ball and driving forward, being there. He's 1 minute he's defending, the next he's attacking. 1 minute he's breaking up the play. He's absolutely everywhere, on the right, on the left, in the middle. Defending, attacking, he was buzzing around everywhere, controlling, dictating the play, and that is what I like to say. Almost a Declan Rice with a bit more pace. Obviously not to the standard of Declan Rice. This is only one game, but if I had to pick one player that I was really impressed with last night, it would be Forson, because he was absolutely exceptional. I thought he was buzzing around, he was creating things, he was making things happen. He's one of those creative but can do the defending side of midfield as well. Lanzini, I thought, sat in well, defending, and got up the pitch wisely. And Conor Coventry had a real good impact as well, and of course scored a goal. Jared Bowen had a really big impact on the game yet again, like he did against Dundee. Mipa Odebeko didn't really get into the action as much as we would have liked. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Now I forgot who was on the left hand side because not much really happened on the left hand side. So that's what I'm gonna say. Most things were coming from central, or from the right hand side with Bowen and Fredericks. That is where things were coming from. And in the end, we won. We move on to our next game, which was on Reading on Wednesday at 7 p.m. I do believe, so look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Have a look at the memberships as well, and all of that jazz. Subscribe to West Ham United as well. We're going to have loads of content on the memberships. Content you can get for just £3 a month, exclusive badges by your name in the live chats. What else can you get? You can get emojis to use, exclusive emojis to use in the live chats as well. All sorts of stuff. Early access to videos. I put a video at 7:30 today. That video went up on the memberships page last night about 6 p.m. So you get early access to videos that other people won't see till the morning after, which is fun as well. So make sure you do like, subscribe, do all of that jazz. We went up quite a few subscribers yesterday, which was really nice to see. Thank you very much to Anton and the guys over at West Ham United for that. We're at 37 subscribers yesterday, which was lovely. We are now on the road to 1.5k. We've had a big push last night, so we are now well on the road to 1.5k. And West Ham continue their pre-season on West Ham Unofficial as well. Previews, reviews. I didn't manage to do a preview for this game, but the review is here the morning after, and lots more to come. And a Brentford one, which is going to be with Brentford Clive on the 31st as well. So thank you very much. Come on, you Irons. A good start to pre-season, not in the Leyton Orient game, but in the game I watched, which is all I care about. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.